So the next topic is special stocks and special procurement types. So there are totally 6 business process or 6 procurement activities are there which are something different to your normal process. So basically what is your normal process? We create a purchase order. As per the PO, the vendor send the material. Therefore, we will issue the invoice and we will do the payment to the supplier. So PO, GR, IR we create. These 6 business process also comes under procurement process, but something different to your normal process. So that's the reason we call this as special stocks and special procurement types.
Yes.
So under this, the first one is, yeah. So what are the 6 process? Consignment, subcontracting, stock transfer using stock transfer order, third party processing, returnable transport packaging process, pipeline handling process. So first one, consignment. So what is this consignment process says? So in this process, the vendor himself will make the material available in the company premises.
Okay.
Company is not creating any purchase order or they are informing to the vendor to send the material. So vendor himself will send the material to the company premises and the stock is treated as vendor consignment stock and the vendor is treated as a consignment vendor and PO is called a consignment PO. So though the material is physically available in the company premises, the responsibility and the ownership of the material will be the supplier itself. Though the material is available in the company premises, the responsibility and the ownership of the material will be the vendor himself, the supplier.
Okay.
Let us say the company has received the material today. For a period of 1 month, it is lying down in the company premises itself. After 1 month, the company has taken the material for the usage. After 1 month, the company has taken the material for the usage. Okay. Then the company is liability to pay to the supplier. So this business scenario we call as a consignment process. Okay.
Okay.
Now we'll see steps to perform consignment. So first is we'll create a one material master. మీరు ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ మెటీరియల్ కూడా యూజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చండి.
Uh-huh.
So I'm creating a new material master. In purchasing group, enter purchasing group. Valuation class, price control. Next, create consignment info record. So create consignment info record, enter vendor, material, purchasing organization, plant. At the starting of our classes, we have seen standard info record. We are going to see the remaining. Activate consignment.
Uh-huh.
Activate consignment. Press enter. And in the general data, enter the reminders. In the general data, enter the reminders. Click context, info memory. Then click on conditions. Enter the condition types. Save the document. It will take to purchasing organization data. Enter planned delivery time. And here it's compulsory you need to maintain tax code. So the default tax code available is 0I.
Okay.
Save. Next, create consignment PO. So the PO itself we call as a consignment PO. Enter the vendor, purchasing organization, group and company code. In the item overview, item category K, consignment. So no need to enter the price because even if you enter the price also it will be grayed out. Plant,
Okay.
store location. And here you need to maintain the consignment info record. You need to maintain the consignment info record details. Press enter. Save the PO. Create GR. In item details also in the where option, it displays a moment type 101K. K refers to consignment. Item okay. Save the document. Now monitor stock overview MMBA. Material, plant and store location. Execute. Now here you can see the stock is displayed as separately vendor consignment stock. Now company want to take the material for the usage. Okay. Now we need to
Okay.
create a transfer posting to take vendor consignment stock into company's own stock. So create transfer posting MB1B, moment type 411, special stock K, plant and store location. Consignment vendor, material and quantity. Now if you go to stock overview, if you refresh, the stock automatically moves from vendor consignment stock to company's own stock. Okay.
Okay.
Now create consignment settlement or consignment invoice. MRKO is a transaction. Enter all the details. Activate consignment. Activate settle.
Mhm.
Execute. Then the system displays document number. That is nothing but consignment invoice. If you click on this, it will display accounting document. So next is pipeline handling process.
Okay.
So the materials which are maintained through pipes and cables, those materials are treated as pipeline materials. Electricity, diesel, petrol, liquids, all this comes under pipeline materials and the process is called pipeline handling process.
Oh,
Okay. And what SAP says is for pipeline materials, no need to create a purchase order as the materials are available as and when required.
mhm.
Okay. So whenever you declare, you create a material with a metal type called pipe, then it will not goes to normal process. It will comes to pipeline handling process. Okay.
Okay.
It will comes to pipeline handling
Pipe.
process. Now we'll see how to. So here it's compulsory. You need to create a material master with the metal type pipe. Separate metal type ఉంటుందని దాంతో.
Okay.
And views you need to select only three: basic data one, purchasing, accounting one. Because you will not store it. You don't have the storage on storage too. Enter plant, description, base unit measure, metal group for electric supply 00203. In the purchasing view, enter purchasing group. In the accounting view, enter. Next, create pipeline info record. Same process అండి. మీరు pipeline option select చేసుకుంటే it is called pipeline info record. Plan delivery time and maintain tax. So there is no PO and GR. Straight away, create goods issue MB1A, moment of 201, special stock P per pipeline. Enter cost center, vendor, material and quantity. Save the document. Create pipeline invoice or pipeline settlement. Same transaction code, MRKO. This time activate pipeline and activate it.
Oh,
So the system displays document number, that is consignment, sorry, pipeline invoice or pipeline
Pipeline.
settlement. Returnable transport packaging process. So what is this returnable transport packaging process? Here, actually the company purchased one material, but you are going to receive this material with another material. For example,
Mhm.
I'll take a material called gas. I'll purchase the material called gas, but when I am receiving it, I am going to receive the material in the form of cylinder.
Yes.
But company is not going to purchase the material called cylinder.
Okay.
So once the consumption of the gas is completed, the cylinders will become empty. So that cylinder material will be sent back to the vendor. So that cylinder material is called the returnable transport material, and the process is called returnable transport packaging process.
Okay.
So cylinders కానీ containers కానీ pallets కానీ barrels, drums, all this comes under
Returnable.
returnable process. So ఇక్కడ మనం two materials create చేయాలండి. So first I'll create a material called gas. I will take it as a finished product. In the purchasing group, enter. Now we need to create another material with metal type called LEIH, returnable packaging material. I am creating another material with metal type LEIH. Okay.
Okay.
Now to which material you create a PO? For the material called gas. So create a PO for the material gas. మనం ఆర్డర్ వచ్చేసి గ్యాస్ అండ్ మెటల్కే ఇస్తామండి.
Okay.
Now create a GR. In GR, along with this material, we will enter the cylinder material. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
material LPG gas. You are received of 1 lakh kgs of gas. In how many cylinders అనేది మనం ఎంటర్ చేయాలండి. Above the item details, there is option called transport equipment. Click on this option. And here you enter the material, the cylinder material. In how many cylinders, enter the quantity. In the where option, you will get the amount of 501M. That M is RTP vendor, returnable transport packaging. Plant, store location, PO data it displays, item has not been ordered, and in the partner, enter the vendor. So you are going to receive 1 lakh kgs of gas in 100 cylinders. ఓకే.
ఓకే.
సో ఇలా జిఆర్లో ఆర్డర్ చేసిన మెటీరియల్ అలాంగ్ విత్ దట్ సిలిండర్ మెటీరియల్ అనేది ఎంటర్ చేస్తాం.
ఓకే.
సో మానిటర్ స్టాక్ ఓవర్ MMBE. Now for the cylinder material C, the stock is displayed as RT packaging stock.
రిటర్న్ రిటర్న్స్.
Neither is company, it's a company stock. Okay. Now let us say the cylinders got empty. You want to send back. So to send back the RTP material cylinder back to RTP vendor. To send back the RTP material cylinder back to RTP vendor. Yeah. Go to the transaction code MB1C. Movement type 502 special stock M. Vendor material and quantity. Say. Again, if you go to stock overview, a cylinder material also become 0.
ఓకే.
Okay.
ఓకే.
So next is subcontracting process. The next one is subcontracting process. So that we'll see tomorrow.
ఓకే.